if you move closer, are you in the shot? Like if you move your, that's as
You have
as
like a
close as you
producer
can
and
get.
everything.
Okay.
Legit.
God, dude.
Do what?
So you got a producer and everything.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
we're on our second one, but this one's working out. The other one kept calling himself a producer. I'm like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, the first one,
No titles in here.
the first one fired himself.
Fair. Self-awareness.
True, he did though.
He fired himself.
Yeah, we got a message that's just like, guys, this is really hard. I can't do this anymore.
He
That was
didn't.
it?
It was that except for the really hard part. He was like,
No. That's what it said.
was it?
Yeah, pull out your messages.
I don't remember.
He said, guys, this is really hard.
I just remember hearing. I just
I
remember
thought he was
reading.
about to tell us about his dick.
I just.
Punchline
Send a
coming in.
pic. Yeah.
I just remember reading. Yeah, I can't do this shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What's hard about it?
I think it was just like interfering with his life because it's middle of the night, middle of the week type of shit.
How,
This is our first Monday. We used to do Thursdays.
okay.
But
Still, it's once a week.
yeah,
Yeah.
Committed.
Right. And then he would drive to the Woodlands in the morning for work.
Okay.
So he was just like, I can't anymore.
Pussy.
I know, right? I was like, we've only been doing this like not even a year yet.
yeah. When the apocalypse happens, he's gonna be one of the first to die.
Oh,
sure.
I love to play that game.
Yeah, he's gonna be one of the first to die because
How
any
many-
adversity done.
How many artists do you have in here?
4.
Zombie apocalypse. Who's going first?
All of us.
Fair. Just gonna leave the door open.
No, it's the
I gotta be honest. My bet on who would last the longest is Natalie.
oh, for sure.
She would last hands down. She would last
Like
the
a
longest.
cockroach, dude. She's gonna survive anything.
Just survive fucking
Yeah.
anything.
She's like, I don't know if that's a compliment.
Yeah, it definitely is.
No?
No, I think it's gonna turn out like the Mist.
Oh, interesting reference.
Yeah. Where like I really want to kill myself, and then like, probably been a week.
But that's why
And
I.
then everything's back to normal.
But that's-
it's like just my luck thing. I like try to survive just because of that.
That's why I think you would survive the longest because you are like the number one person in here that's like, I just want to kill myself.
Well, we know that I'm not
She just does all the
going
wild,
to.
crazy shit and just keeps scoring food.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just gonna run to those 3 guys with guns, and they're like, oh, a chick, and then
They're
she
like-
slits all their throats.
Yeah.
Well, like I am waiting for, I guess, the moment to like, someone test me.
Yeah.
Jesus
And
Christ.
then,
There's a lot of
What is she gonna do when she gets tested? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
shank? Just pulls out the.
I
the
catch
switch?
her rubbing knives sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you all right today? And she's just rubbing knives on. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'll be back later.
And they didn't start out as knives. They started out as those metal rulers. And now they're knives.
Yeah. She keeps going out in the parking lot, pretending like she's in prison, grinding.
Filing it down.
I'm like, no, that's not what grinding means. Get back inside and draw. It's usually what happens. Who's last night at your place?
I have a staff of only women. Like, I work in total.
Me too. Just
Really?
threw Julian under the bus. No, there's one bus.
The first to go. Oh, some of the young ones, some of the 18-year-olds are pretty just stupid.
They just don't know, right?
Yeah, and no offense to them, they're just like, what? Mm-hmm. I think the last to survive would be like my business partner.
She seems tough.
Yeah, she's savage.
Yeah, she seems tough.
Yeah.
Just gritty.
Yeah.
You hear that? You gotta link up with his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a team.
Oh, that would be like
Just alpha women.
That'd be like an unstoppable fucking force.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, second here would be Julian. Just because he wouldn't even know anything's going on. He would
one of those oblivious characters.
he would just be like, "Oh, this is kind of weird today."
Yeah, he'd wake up from smoking weed 4 months later and be like, how long have the lights been off?
Where is everybody?
He would be like 28 days or 28 weeks later, for real. He'd just be like, "Huh."
He kind of
Fucking
would.
weird.
I would like to think I could make it a while, but then like you, I don't know about you have kids, and the 5-year-old wouldn't shut the fuck up, and it'd be game over.
Yeah.
Same, dude. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about this on here before, and I think the responsible parent, father figure of the house is that I have to immediately smother my wife and children.
You're gonna go that route,
or
it's always the
or I'm
darkest.
gonna watch them get gang raped to death and eaten.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah, you can be held at gunpoint.
there's no way around it. I
Like
have to.
either way, it's a bad situation.
Yeah.
Right.
If my younger kids were older and they could outrun me, then maybe we got a chance.
I mean, you at least not the dad who's going to like trip your kid, and you don't have to be the fastest. You just
you can't go out like that.
not the second slowest.
Yeah, if you go out like that, that's bad.
You could go out like that
Maybe if there's
if
a
it was
bear.
just like your wife.
Yeah, if it's that.
If there wasn't kids.
Yeah. The kids. Yeah, you got to take the kids with
When we
you.
play this game, my wife's like, just shoot me. She's always like, I'd just rather go out.
That's how.
Where's the
mine is
game
too.
in that?
That's how mine is too. If I was 19, single, like physically healthy, it sounds like a party.
Just raw dogging life at that point.
You never have to worry about getting a job. Every day is just survival. All the rules you were taught, just all gone. It's like, hey, just be 4, but have man strength.
You staying here? Or you like relocating somewhere, hitting the road?
You have to.
I'd be full on nomad.
Would you?
A traveler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nick doesn't work real well with a lot of people, so I don't see him joining a big group.
I'd be full on nomad.
You'd find like a really like clean cut, like the opposite of him, just a traveling companion. Set off on the road.
Like
Definitely find a dude that would let him bang.
Yeah,
for sure.
That would be a first for him.
For sure. Real tight butthole.
for a while.
Real tight. Oh no, it would stay tight.
Stay tight.
It would stay fucking
Nice.
tight. Yeah, it would stay tight. I ain't gonna damage anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Julian, 4 months later, he's like, "Wait, you've been doing that to me the whole time?"
I thought that was a damn ant bite this whole time.
Yeah, I'd be a nomad, dude.
No, you go inland. You go inland away from the coast, I think.
I'm torn on that one.
You think you're gonna fish the whole time? What?
Kind of, but I also like the beach.
Fair.
See, I would go in because I fucking hate the beach.
I know, dude, but y'all have gone in though.
Oh,
you
you're
used
gonna
to live in.
Summer's like 4 months away. You're gonna live here with no AC during the summer?
I'd get used
Dude,
to
that
it.
chair's already hot.
Yeah, I'd get used to it.
It's already out.
I mean, if we're being real, I'm not gonna make it 4 months. What is it? Day 3? I don't have any water. I don't know how to make water.
You piss, don't you?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's only like you can only drink your piss like 2 or 3 times
yeah, and then you're kind of like, even if you could keep, you're kind of like out of piss, right?
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would make it very long. Unless I kept finding old people that just had a lot of shit and I could kill them easily. I'm not going to make it long,
It'd be an
dude.
old man who's gonna dust you. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
he'll have a booby trapped yard.
Yeah. It'd be
Oh,
an
it'd be
old
like
dude
the-
with a giant fucking hand.
What show is that?
That show you're talking about?
The Last of Us?
The one
Is that
on
what
HBO?
it was? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like him.
Or what was his name?
Nick Offerman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
Be like
house
that.
fully rigged.
Yeah. That'd be that. Or
That'd
like
be,
any
rad. That'd be
Clint
rad
Eastwood
though.
character.
If I went out that way, respect.
Right. Yeah, I would have to stake them out. I'd have to make sure they trip easy.
Take their cane.
Yeah. That one's hip's about to go. Run up on them. But then, yeah, any old people you could get easy, they wouldn't have a supply. They would have already been got.
I bet there's
Well,
more.
but
I
wait.
bet there's more preppers than you think.
What kind of an apocalypse is this that we're talking about?
Zombie.
Oh, damn. All right,
Well,
okay.
Are
Let's
they
change the game.
fast? Are they slow?
Yeah, are they fast? Are they slow? Do they have the slanty eyes? Because those Korean ones are like fucking way scarier, dude.
Pulling out their katanas and shit.
Yeah, dude, those ones, I'm out real quick. What was that one? Forbidden or whatever? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like recent zombie Asian, but like old days Asian. Like a kung fu movie, but
like
zombies.
set in the past.
Yeah.
No, I don't know this one.
Dude, it was really good. They did a whole series, and they did a movie that was like the backstory to the series.
So what'd they do? Were they
this
fast?
anime?
Were they slow?
They were pretty fucking fast and super aggressive.
Like World War Z fast?
Not that fast. Like 28 days fast.
Okay.
But when the sun came up, they all just fucking fell over.
Comatose.
So
Yeah.
So,
like
kind
when
of
the
like
sun's coming up, they all try to run and hide from it.
Kind of like what was the Will Smith one? Legend.
Oh,
I Am Legend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Is it that
You're
one
like-
where he has to murder his dog?
That's tough.
Yeah. Speaking of, I set the appointment. I'm gonna go do that on Monday. I set the appointment today.
Go murder your dog?
You lose
I
your
gotta go
dog.
murder my dog.
Fuck.
That's tough.
I'm always just gonna be the pod where I start crying.
Jesus.
It's all good.
Christ.
I had to do that this past calendar year.
Oh
It's
God,
tough. It's tough.
it's rough, right?
How old's your dog?
15. We told our 7-year-old today too. This can be happening real soon.
How'd that go over?
That might have been worse than what's about to happen.
I thought that I have a 5-year-old and we had to kind of like do that prep. Nah, I cried the whole time.
That's
The
what I was
whole
doing.
time.
I was all trying to get words out and couldn't. I was like, motherfucker.
What a
You having
fucking
someone come to the house?
pussy.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna take her. I have a client that works for a vet, and we're
right.
gonna take him there. But yeah, I thought about the house one. Then I was like, we're in a fucking rental, and we're leaving in like 2 months.
Oh, fair.
Fuck it, dude.
Are you gonna bury her in the backyard?
No.
Let her be somebody else's problem.
No, dude. I'm gonna hide her in
Just
the
2
attic.
feet deep.
Yeah.
Not even
I'm
enough.
just gonna hide it in the attic.
Oh, sick. Mummify it. Mummify your dog. That's
Yeah.
heavy. We're talking about your dog. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's how I deal with it, is jokes, and then when it happens, I'll cry the worst of anyone, and then I'll disassociate and pretend like it didn't happen. And that's not a Bud Light. Sounds like one though. Just made
Just
Natalie
a
turn
cola.
full alcohol. Just like,
Oh shit! I forgot your 30-pack.
yeah, that's another game we're thinking about playing here.
I don't even know
30 pack?
Yeah, while we're filming this, we're gonna see if Natalie can down 30 Bud Lights every week, and then we're just gonna leave the
Like
camera
in
on
a
whatever
night?
she's doing when we leave.
Or in a week?
Well, I
While we film.
Like,
No, not a week. Like
yeah,
30
she's
pack.
got 2 hours.
because she was talking pretty big shit in
Yeah.
the text message.
I
thread.
mean, I'm Hispanic. My dad was an alcoholic.
Caps off to that.
So I think I got it.
You think you got it?
It's
I got it.
it's the
It's
volume.
What
Wait,
what's
guys.
the criteria that makes you think you got it?
I'm Hispanic.
Got you there, yeah.
My dad was an alcoholic.
Okay.
Well, you're good. And there's Bud Light. It's like water.
Okay. I think we're good.
Wait.
We're good.
For 5 years straight, she's been telling me she's Canadian, and I've been saying you're brown with a Mexican last name.
Mexican Canadian.
Yeah. All of a sudden today, she's like, "I got this."
Yeah, I'm just when
I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Are you
The
a beer
Canadian-
drinker now?
Huh?
Are you a beer drinker now?
not as much as before the kid.
Honestly, the Canadian thing might qualify you more than being Mexican.
Fair.
Got to be honest
Fair.
with you.
Fair point. I don't think it's necessarily like the alcohol
test that.
consumption. The volume of 30 beers is
It's a lot.
A lot of liquid. Very
I don't know if I've ever drank 30 beers in
very
a setting.
sloshy belly.
I really
like.
don't think I have.
Like, define session. Like, in a day?
In a 2-hour span, we're setting the criteria.
in a
in
2
a-
Before
hours-
you completely black out
In
and
a
have to wake up
2-hour
again.
span, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not.
That's an aggressive amount of like putting them down too.
Yeah.
You'd have to get your peeing going steady, dude. Like
Yeah.
real fast.
Yeah, you basically just have to have a fucking catheter.
Right. Or you're just, me for her sake, she's sitting down and drinking one.
Yeah.
There's no
you can
time to
just
lose.
Sit on a 5-gallon bucket.
True. That'd be work. Shit, I'm in for this.
That I drive these guys after, so that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, that's the other deal. If she gets the 30 down, then we have to get in the car and she's driving.
Cool.
All this is on live.
All right, when are we playing?
She might not be pretending about the suicide.
She's got her knives
Unfortunately-
already. She's got her knives already.
Unfortunately, it's also a double homicide
True.
at this point.
Yeah.
It's all on film.
So,
Fucking life
almost
insurance is
premeditated
Like, we're
now.
not paying out on that.
and now it's premeditated.
It's premeditated.
Because we're talking about it.
Yeah. It's murder in the first degree at this point.
Yeah.
True.
And she, being that she just downed 30 beers in 2 hours, will be the only one that fucking survives. Because she's chilling.
Yeah. And y'all are more Anglo than her, so it's like definitely
It's gonna look bad.
it's a hate
dude.
crime now.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
older,
jeez.
we're older too. We're gonna be like, we groomed her into doing it. It's gonna be horrible for us.
Yeah, I can
Luckily, we'll be dead. It'll just be our wives that have to deal with the aftermath
that
of
could
that.
go either way. That could definitely go either way, for sure.
I bet she hits the median right outside the parking lot. She doesn't go any further.
Just gets arrested. That's it.
I bet she doesn't make it to beer 12.
30 packs a shitload of beer.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
That's like drinking your toddler.
Does it have to be Bud Lights?
Um,
You could go even a little bit lighter of a beer and still like be challenging.
that's what I was just thinking in my head. I was like, is there a lighter beer?
Like Ultra?
Michelob Ultras?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
But
that
that's
won't
the-
make your tummy hurt as
But
bad.
like the volume would still be there. That's a lot of volume.
Are those slim cans of Michelob Ultra the same volume as
I think so.
just a different shaped can?
They're just taller, I think.
have a
I don't
clue.
know though.
Interesting.
I don't have a clue.
I'll come watch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and if we happen to do it on a night you can't make it,
I'll
send
see
the
you
link.
later.
Yeah, I'll send the link.
No, you'll be dead.
Yeah. You'd be like, there were some funerals I was gonna go to, but I'm like, going to that gay shit.
You bringing gay back?
I'm
I'm trying too hard. I've been
trying
dropping
so
it left to right, and my friends are like, "Oh my god, like,
Yeah.
hey man, quit being gay about it." Like,
Y'all drink gay beers?
What?
Y'all don't drink gay beers?
We don't drink gay beers?
Yeah.
Sometimes. The Bud Lights? I never liked the Bud Lights.
I don't either.
I used to like Natty Light,
Yeah.
and we drink Milwaukee's Best. I drank a lot of that in high school.
Milwaukee's Best Ice when I was
Yeah.
in college because it had a little bit higher alcohol content.
Dude, that's when I upgraded to Natty Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't drink much anymore, so.
I don't drink beer that much. I drink a Montucky,
Oh, what?
a Montucky cold snack. You don't know what that is?
Not a clue.
Sounds like a sex position.
Come on now.
Sounds like
No, you'd have to
sounds
pull
like
it
a
up.
snack that an Eskimo would have.
It's got a unicorn, and she said gay beer. I was like, it's got a unicorn. It's got like a rainbow floating off of it. It's a light beer.
Oh, okay.
It's
I thought
cheap.
you were about to tell me about some wild drink.
No, Montucky cold snack is it?
Huh.
It's like $1.25 beer,
Montucky.
Now, in this economy,
dude.
how are they alive?
Volume, volume over quality.
Yeah.
Hey, if those are cheaper, you should do 30 of those.
They're tall boys. They only come in tall boys.
Yeah, 30 of those. 9 of
30 of
those.
those.
I'd say 9 of those.
Oh, she does 9 of those. She's 100% got it.
Did you grow up around here or no?
Yeah, from
Yeah?
Alvin originally.
Oh, no shit. You know what's crazy about Alvin? There's like a bunch of superheroes all over the planet that seem to be coming from Alvin.
I don't know about this.
You don't?
You're from Alvin?
What's up?
From like Alvin,
weird,
from like
dude.
Alvin High School?
Yeah.
What year did you graduate from high school?
2016.
Wow, I'm old.
Yeah.
We're all geezed up. Dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we're all geezed up. Fucking Alvin. And then you went to
Alvin Community College, 13th grade.
Alvin Community College.
Yeah.
All right, so your life
ACC.
choices weren't great?
I mean, then I went to
Not
art
the
school.
worst. He wasn't doing heroin.
Fair. And then after that,
I
I
didn't
went.
say they were bad. I said they weren't great.
I mean, they were on par with most of my peers.
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean,
Stayed in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard somebody say that community college just meant you weren't going to leave your community.
I
That's
like
why you
that.
go there.
I like that.
Pretty much staying in your
A
community.
hometown kid.
Yeah.
He likes to keep his money local.
Very little money local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From that, then I went to art school,
Which art school?
the Art Institute of Houston.
The one that's closed now,
It
right?
is, dude. Yeah, we were just talking about
Yeah.
that not too long ago with some friends.
Is that where you went?
I never made it that far. Never made it even close to that far. That's where you learn how to cook?
For the most part, yeah. I
Yeah?
actually cooked in high school. I was in a competitive cooking team in high school.
What?
I didn't know.
That's
we
a
had one of
thing?
those.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
Alvin had one of those?
Yeah, I was like one of the first like
What?
classes to like participate in that. But yeah, it's a
Did you
competitive.
start it?
What?
No, it was already kind of going, and it was full of like what you would think of the standard kids who like do a bunch of random fucking courses that aren't like academic.
Stoners?
Yep,
Okay.
like wood shop kids,
Okay.
metal
Yeah.
shop kids, culinary art kids.
I can't
Okay.
really math good and sit still.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is the only way I know fractions.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
dude,
Like that?
don't ask me to do algebra, but
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
like
give me a
cooking
tape measure.
fractions,
It's
no
all right.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned to cook, and then I went to school, culinary art school,
Nice.
and then just been in the business ever since then.
Nice. I just like, I've talked shit on numerous episodes about everyone in town not making kolaches with real sausage.
Keep talking shit. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at you for
Nah,
talking
dude,
that shit.
You won my heart over because I walked in and I was like, what the fuck? There's real sausage in
I
this?
ain't no fucking wiener up
What?
in this thing.
Yeah.
Not a fucking
There's
hot
a
dog.
full, thick piece of meat in my mouth? Holy shit. This
With
is amazing.
cheese?
Yeah. Yeah. With cheese?
Very fond of big, thick pieces of meat in your mouth.
Dude, for sure.
Fuck you.
Well, especially when you're paying money for them. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, I'm having breakfast. I'm not trying to eat hot dogs, dude. Quit putting weenies in here.
yeah.
What's going on?
I felt that was like a necessity.
I don't understand it.
There was no option on that.
Right? I don't understand it. Yeah, but so before you open, the closest place I ever found is like fucking Buc-ee's on the way out of town somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hated it.
So kolaches are very much a southern thing. Me being Yankee. When I first got here, somebody was like, "You want a kolache?" I was like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Could
to
you
me?"
even say it?
Huh?
Could you even say it?
Yeah.
That's the immediate tell when I have someone like come in and they're like, "I'll have the whatever that is. And I'm like, go ahead and try and say it. And it's all kinds of random shit comes spilling out of their mouth.
What's the craziest one you've heard?
Oh, they'll say like a kolache, a kolache, a cooch, a kulache, like all kinds. They're just trying to stutter it out. And I'm like, where are you from? And they're like, I'm not from around here. I go, noticed.
Well, we know that. But,
Kolache.
But yeah, that was a 100% a must on the real sausage.
Right, yeah. You have to. You fucking have to. When did you realize that the wall was going to fall down during a storm? Was it already after the wall fell down?
No.
Were you there?
Cody was there. My business partner was there. So like,
Were you open?
no.
Okay.
Like we were like, we'll just play it by ear. Tentatively might open later in the day. And then like she ran up there, normal like check on shit. And she was like, power's out. Just making sure everything's kind of cool. And then I'm leaving. I was like, cool. And then I get a video from her like 5 minutes later of like the whole like window pane, the whole window panes, and like the head of the wall was like starting to teeter over. And I was like, holy fuck. And then 2 minutes later, she sent me like a picture of it just on the floor. So like, all, like the wall that you have like up here, like the header of the whole building.
It not like attached?
Oh, it like cracked the header above the windows, and then everything else just came falling through.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
rough.
yeah. So that was a bit of a cool story.
Yeah. I drove by and I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
No kolaches today.
No kolaches for a while.
Today, dude.
For
He
a
was,
hot.
he was bitching the whole time. That's
fair.
Them motherfuckers aren't even
No,
open.
man,
What
dude,
the
so
fuck?
so like that same day, like it blew out pretty quick, and then that same day I was like somewhere picking up lumber back to the storefront to like kind of board up, and I'd have motherfuckers rolling in there. Anything going down today? Like, does it fucking look like it? No, not even close. Like,
Yeah, they're all like,
no,
crack.
I don't smell anything.
Crack.
Man.
I mean, I did.
Them-
I drove by
Those
probably
fuck-
numerous times that day.
Those fucking cinnamon rolls. God damn.
Thanks, big dog. You normally don't deviate. Like that's
Dude,
you have a normal play.
them fucking cinnamon rolls. I'll
Yeah.
fuck a cinnamon roll
Yeah,
up.
you're definitely getting him.
Go for it, dog.
He's getting
I ain't
wider
here
and
to stop
wider.
you. Selling sugar and coffee, like two best drugs I can peddle.
Yeah, dude. Anything, anything more addictive is just gonna get you locked up in prison forever.
Fair.
So, yeah, you picked good ones. You picked good ones. That building. There used to be somebody that worked here that had a place in that building that I worked at for a brief moment.
A tattoo shop that was there?
Mhm.
It was like right
And,
in the middle, right? For a while.
Like a couple years before I got there was like a storm that blew through, and the roof collapsed in his place.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
That building's a fucking shit show.
It's
And
crazy,
all
dude.
the way through. All the way through.
I think they all are.
Yeah.
all,
you
you think all
All
buildings?
those
or like a couple years
commercial-
later, it happened again to his spot, like right in the middle.
Just
and then
his,
there used to be a
just
night
his spot.
Yeah, there used to be a nightclub next door.
I've heard about this from the guys at like Nobi and Hyde Park.
Yeah,
how
and
wild
they
that.
had a bunch of ice machines against the wall he shared with them that were constantly broken and leaking. So every day he would show up to work with just like
Puddles.
of water up under the wall into his spot.
What was that nightclub called?
Oh,
I
I've,
can't
I've
remember.
heard the name of it several times, but
But yeah, I think they wound up getting shut down because they kept serving after hours to minors specifically.
But it was like a gay club or something, wasn't it?
I don't know about that. I think it was more.
no,
just
but
like,
he's right. Like they officially got kind of busted in like a TABC sting thing. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
they were just like making illegal money after hours. Is why they're
Selling
gone.
bottled waters.
But yeah, I don't think it was like a gay. I think it was just like a young kid place to hang out.
what was the name of that tattoo shop that was there again?
I forget.
I think some guys that I went to high school worked there at some point. in time.
Oh, dude, maybe.
Alvin coming on
Yeah,
collection.
that
day,
dude was
dude.
from Alvin.
I think he was my age.
Shared your name.
Cool.
You had the same name. Y'all were,
Interesting.
nah, y'all weren't. Fuck, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Y'all might have graduated together.
I'm saying
too.
I'm pretty confident I went to school with this guy for a hot minute. Like,
Yeah, you definitely did. You definitely did. I mean, small town.
did. But look at all the all-stars you got out of this place.
Yeah, small town. It's like, what, 1,500, 1,600 people?
So what are the rest of the
And Alvin?
superheroes?
Definitely.
Or the rest of what?
The superheroes out of Alvin.
Well,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
an
he-
older tattooer that's dead now. Richard Stell came out of Alvin. Guess that's about it.
I guess there's, I mean,
Oh, fucking long list.
I always think of Richard, so I'm like, damn, that town's full of superheroes. That's about it, though.
It's a legend in his eyes. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Fuck
Right? Yeah, I guess that's it. Fuck.
Fuck nay.
Should have Googled that.
I mean, all you're gonna get is Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one, right?
Fucking Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan. That's the guy that invented
Sort of.
beef, right?
Huh?
That's the guy that invented beef?
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
he invented
definitely.
beef.
He is the one that fucking Alakazam the fucking cows on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
At least the Angus ones.
Or not invented, but like stole them from India or whatever because they wouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I remember that. I think I watched a documentary about that. Right?
That was like Alvin 101 history, like 101.
Yeah, they did mention Alvin in that. How did I forget that?
Yeah, they have Alvin history in high school. It's like a whole semester.
That's why I took culinary arts because can't sit still, shit like that.
That's so good.
Wood shop.
Dude, I came from a small town kind of like that, but I'm from Victoria, and it's kind of the same shit, every fucking body butt. There's a joke there. There's an old tattoo machine builder that was going to Corpus from Round Rock, and we're like, hey, just swing through town and drop our shit off. He's like, you're gonna have to meet me in Corpus. I don't go through Victoria. And it's where we're like, what? It's like that's
Not
the road.
that far
like,
away.
He drives all the way around because he says like during the World Wars there was toxic dumping at the airport.
Okay.
I know so many people in Victoria, all those chemical plants and shit. It's like mutants, straight up mutants. Kids with 9 arms, like.
I was gonna
Not a
say,
little
like
mutant.
mutants, like special powered mutants.
Some of it is that as well, though. Yeah, mostly special slow powers.
Yeah.
But
The slowest?
kind of.
Fuck yeah.
I always thought that guy was joking, and then there's a brief time I thought I was gonna be a fireman. And during the academy, she just starts laughing.
She just squared down.
During the academy, I got to drive a fire truck. But they took us to the
They
airport.
let you drive
They took
a
us to the
fire
airport
truck?
to do this. And then they took us past the airport. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? There was old army barracks out there. From like the highway, you just see little tiny hills. But on the other side of those hills, it's just flat with doors. It was like all their bunks and shit.
Oh, like built into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was
bunker-
like,
like
that's when I was
bunkers.
like, so yeah, later this dude's like, there was toxic dumping out there. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That fucking adds up. But it was kind of good. They had old runways that we got to like drive fire trucks through little obstacle courses fast as fuck through.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty tight, dude.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty tight.
I mean, I would risk 9-10 arms to drive a fucking fire truck real fast through an obstacle course. Fuck yeah.
Well, you also kind of don't have a choice if you're born there.
Yeah.
Maybe you do.
Well,
Who
there's
knows?
places right around here, like entire neighborhoods that got fenced off because of that kind of
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, absolutely. And then like
Why don't we just-
a high fence here, but across the street you're fine. Like,
shit.
Yeah, you should be good right
This
there.
chain link fence stops all of that.
Yeah, y'all just
Like,
don't
worry about
don't
that.
go in there.
Yeah.
your water fine. That
Yeah.
water not fine.
Not good. No. Your shit comes from a completely different aquifer. You're
Yeah, how
fine.
does this even happen? It makes no sense.
How?
Yeah. How do you, if you're in your neighborhood right now, right? The entire neighborhood 2 streets away gets like fucking hazmat zoned off forever and no one ever go in there again. How do you not move immediately?
Oh, you either do that, you either move immediately, or you pretend nothing is fucking happening.
Yeah, I think that's what most people do. They just like to pull that like wool over their eyes and be like,
Like, I guess we're all doing it, right?
You either move immediately, or you're like, I'm just gonna like.
I mean,
go
we're talking
get a
all
big
the
life
shit we
insurance.
live
That's what I was just about to
10
say.
minutes from all these chemical plants.
Yeah, I was like,
that
well,
make plastic and all kinds of shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean they pump all their shit down into salt domes underground.
Into what?
Sure.
Salt domes,
He's gonna have to elaborate. I don't know what that is.
big ass caverns underground that apparently are lined with salt, naturally occurring
Down
And they-
here,
and they
where
drill-
there's water everywhere.
salt water though.
Sure.
Come on, man. Salt water. Where do you think the salt comes from? The dome. So then they drill. They just drill basically.
What?
They drill a well and they just pump all this hazardous shit down in there, and it contains it and stuff.
It does.
I'm all the way confused right now.
Yeah.
Because salt is just like cement.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a barrier.
Well, it's because it's a dome,
Yeah, that was the key part.
Yeah, but they
It's
just put a
dumb.
hole in it.
huh?
But they just put a hole in it.
But that's an entrance only. Just like your butthole.
That almost makes sense now.
Yeah, it's an entrance only. They have a sign, no exit.
So the chemicals know not to leave.
Yeah,
They read that sign.
Do you think if your butthole were to throw up, it would suck something in?
Well, I mean, do you feel like when you take a dump and that quick little water that hits you in the butthole, you think it's being absorbed, or you think it just falls back down off your butthole?
Usually, I notice it as a stain on my shirt weeks later.
Where the fuck is your shirt at when you're pooping?
Yes, I was looped right there. You threw me for one there.
Sometimes it's
you
hanging
pooping-
up.
are you-
Sometimes it's on.
Are you pooping on your shirt?
No, dude. We're talking about like you power shit, and then there's splatter coming up.
Yeah,
Right.
but like, are you not sitting down? Are you immediately shit and stand up?
I mean, I'm sitting down, but
He catches
sometimes I'm leaning forward like this, playing on my phone, and I'll shit, and then you know what I mean. You get up and like, how the fuck
He
is
catches it
right
with his
there?
hand and then just fucking
I'm so
spikes it in
confused
the
by the
toilet.
shirt comment. It's not like a big splash. It's like the tiniest little drop. That's like. I had a science
Nope.
teacher.
I got bigger splashes than that.
I had a science teacher in middle school. We were talking about like what's the fastest things in the world, and like Smooth Up made all the girls and the women in class like step out into the hall. He's like, this is the gentleman will fill you in later if they feel they're comfortable. And he proceeds to tell us the fastest thing in the world is when you sit down and you take that first little dump and the tiny one hits the water so fast and it ricochets up and hits you in the beehole. That's scientifically the fastest thing in the world. And we were all like, I'm in 7th grade. What the fuck did he just say? Like,
Now
he's like, I'm your science teacher. You can believe me.
Trust the science.
Lesson complete.
Yeah. He's all old right now. Knows podcasts exist, and it's probably like, I bet one of my students is telling that.
Shout out to Coach Overton. I'll never forget it. 7th grade science lesson.
Fuck yes.
Huh. We did find out that the average time it takes to shit is 12 seconds.
What are we doing there for so long then?
We have phones.
I don't know, but like 12 seconds?
Yeah, from the time your butthole opens and the poop's ready to come out, it's 12 seconds.
Not the whole process of actually just like sitting down, shitting, peeing, and then standing up.
Yeah, no. Like
Just your
butthole
body,
opens, all
your
the poop
body
comes
expels
out.
it within 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Can you shit without peeing?
I don't know.
Probably
not.
I don't think you can.
Maybe if you force yourself.
Even then, I don't think you can.
I don't think I could either. I know if I got to pee real bad when I got to poo, I start doing that before I poo, and then I'll pause and poo, and then it'll go back on.
Yeah.
Or it's poo and then pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost always poo and pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But never poo and pee.
Never at the same time.
Never.
either.
I've been trying since we thought about it. You can't do it. You can't make both happen at the same time. It's weird.
It's like the same muscles
I was gonna say
operate
the
both
same
things.
muscles are flexing.
It's like your body knows that girl's only into one or the other,
Yeah.
not both at the same time.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you're ever standing at like a urinal and you're peeing and you try to fart. You try to fart real good.
Yeah.
The stream
Trying to
always
get those giggles
shuts
at
off.
Buc-ee's.
the stream always stops.
Yeah, every time.
Dude, I've had this conversation with some collective people we know. Can you cut it off midstream? Like and be cool. Like
No.
turn around and walk away.
Oh no.
Only.
Say all the dudes I know have said the same thing. The women we know, they're like, yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah, I think
I'm
they
like,
do it all the time.
Can you if you're popping a squat, taking a piss, can you just cut it off midstream and walk the fuck away and be fine?
I think so.
See? I told you.
What's different?
I don't know.
Now you're gonna have to try and report back.
Oh no, it'll only take half a podcast.
Yeah,
No.
I think a guy could if it was like an
mean-
adrenaline surge of some sort.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse is coming again, and like
Yeah,
you have
like-
to, but
If you're peeing and your friend sticks his finger in your butthole real hard at a urinal, you might be able to stop and turn around
you
and
pee
fist
like
fight.
No,
a
'cause you're
kindergartner with
probably
your
gonna
pants
come,
down.
Or that.
What'd you say?
Nick said he would just come.
Can you pee and come at the same time?
I don't think so.
No, learned that in freshman science class.
I don't think you can.
I feel like I want to say I learned that by attempting it,
Nice.
but yeah, I don't think.
Tried to flood the cave or something?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Flood the cave.
I did one time, however, was beating meat and using some lube, and I was just kind of like playing with the head of my wiener. But I knew I had to pee before I had started that, and I didn't, and I should have. And at a point, I was like, "Oh, I'm about to buzz." Nope, I'm pissing everywhere. Fuck. Yeah. So it's almost like same sensation right at that point.
But if you were a chick, you'd call that squirting.
Fair.
True. Say I was squirting out of my dick.
Yeah. I'm a squirter.
Could get paid big for that.
Probably could. Yeah, then we were talking, I think just last week about your wiener, if it made noises all the time. Like if your wiener farted, it'd be like, but it may be like, boop.
No, I think it would whistle.
You can get a whistle.
It's
Like a tight little hole.
Yeah, it's just exactly.
What was the one you were saying? If you sling two pieces of shit together loud enough,
That was
or
Julian.
or hard
This
enough,
is our
does it
buddy
make a
Julian.
fart noise?
Yeah. He thinks the noise of a fart comes from poops colliding. He doesn't think it's from your butthole opening and closing a bunch real fast. He thinks it's from poop touching together. So yeah, he wants to
Like
take
an
2 pieces
earthquake,
of
like
fresh
just
poop.
two plates clashing together
Yeah.
and creating this vibration that
Yes.
sends out a fart.
Yeah, he wants
Science.
to take. He wants to take 2 fresh poops and throw them at each other, and find out. I'm all report back, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna take it to like one of those like particle colliders.
Or he's
Those
gonna wait till his
accelerators.
son's old enough to like do it as a science project, like 3rd grade.
He could win. Like he could
Dude, my
take the
kids are
blue ribbon
older.
for that one.
Yeah, I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, I might steal that idea.
Just slinging dog shit.
Yeah, it's like a 3rd grade. It's like not with cat shit. 4th grade, not with dog shit. 5th grade, turns out human shit gets your kid kicked out of school.
Yeah. You get
Turns out they have a strict 3-strike policy.
Yeah.
But these junior high teachers don't know who my kid is. Start over.
Yeah, your kid's gonna be a woodshop kid.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. One of them's already like a homeschool kid. The younger one, I sent him like a little school where they just play outside all day. Even today, they were all outside all fucking day.
Fucking good for him.
I know, right? I was inside like fucking cold.
No, it's fucking.
I thought about him for about 5 minutes today. I was like, fuck, he's probably freezing. I picked him up, dude. He didn't even notice it was cold. Like, at all. He didn't even have a jacket on when I picked him up.
My kid, I swear to God, like cold doesn't bother that kid at all.
They don't know.
Like, we went to Corpus last weekend. We got home yesterday afternoon. He took a nap, and like then that little storm came through, and like it cooled off like 15, 20 degrees like immediately. And dude, he woke up from his nap. He was throwing a fucking tantrum. So I was like, all right, dude, we're gonna hit the reset button. We're gonna go outside. Put your fucking rain boots on. Let's go outside and walk around puddles, you know? So we go outside, and I was like it was windy. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, it's kind of cold out here. He did not give a flying fuck. He was soaking wet head to toe,
Especially if there's puddles, dude.
cruising
you don't care about
around,
nothing
jumping in
else.
fucking puddles. He didn't give a shit. So he's just oblivious to fucking cold, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's how all of them are until they notice what vagina is.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they notice things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about the age that it happens.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. They stopped caring about a lot of this shit. Me and my brother used to fist fight until we started like hanging out with chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like 14, 15 years old.
Then you just
Yeah.
started hitting them.
No. I mean, Alvin.
Correct. The apple never falls
Yeah.
far.
It's not, that's not even a racist. What would you even consider that?
White
Just
trash.
Segregist?
I mean, sort of racist.
I mean, yeah, I guess
Consider it
so.
white trash, yeah.
She's not white though.
Yeah, I'm a half white.
I was on the border of Alvin, so I don't count technically.
Oh, she was on the border.
Border of Alvin and what?
Like Pearland,
Okay.
Friendswood,
Friendswood, damn.
Yeah.
Road City, so.
Yeah, if you went, you wouldn't even know where you are. I've been back there. I'm like, what? People live back here? And then all of a sudden everybody's living back there. And you're like, what the fuck?
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
ju-
whole
it's
commune off the grid or
Just
something.
public land, bunch of tents.
That'd be rad.
Kinda. It's like, you know, when you see one of those little exits off the side of a small highway, and you're like, oh, that's definitely big trucks running back and forth through there. It's that, and it is. There's big trucks running back and forth for some shit, but then also a bunch of people live right next to it.
It was initially oil places. Yeah, oil fields.
Your
Oh,
car's
so you literally live in one of those places that's going to be condemned.
yes, yeah, and your car is gonna get dirty as fuck every time you go in
Yeah.
or out of there, dude.
Hey,
Driving like on a
They kind of got a paved road now.
damn on the come up.
Like up until the T.
Moving up.
Didn't make it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're only gonna go as far as the big trucks go.
Yeah.
Yeah, then back to dirt.
Were you over there by where that fucking little warehouse is that has all the airplane parts?
No.
No?
It's like past the little Buddha temple. illegal game rooms,
Where isn't there?
and the big
Fucking-
firework place is right across from it.
I think I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Fucking Alvin.
I have a friend who owns those fireplace station things.
Oh, that's tight. Yeah, cool.
cool.
Cool. From Alvin,
From Alvin.
wood shop.
Woodshop kid.
Yeah, dude, I fucking
A
love it.
culinary kid.
Yes, dude. Well, that's one of those things about a town like Alvin in the apocalypse. It's like you're gonna meet a lot of people that might help you get through it.
Or shoot you, like one of the two.
Maybe, but yeah, if you live like inside the loop,
You're done.
you're all fucked.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, none of y'all know how to do anything, dude. You might as well be tattoo artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hard one for us. It's there's no other skill set. They'll be like, "Hey, dude, can you go get us water?" I'm like, "I don't know." They're like, "You know how to cook?" I'm all,
Yeah, we heard your mashed potatoes
Yeah.
earlier.
What can you do? Kind of draw a little bit.
I mean, if you being a trained culinary professional, what would be the easiest thing that you would think of to cook?
Like we're talking like right now? Or are we talking
No,
about
like just like in the
he could
event
boil
of, like,
water.
if I could find water.
Yeah. Like I don't understand how you wouldn't be able to handle the water thing.
Well, like if I can't find water.
You can't find water.
Yeah, I can't find water.
It doesn't have to be bottled water.
But it can't be ocean water, right?
It could be ditch water.
But it can't be ocean water?
Could be,
Right.
if you distilled it.
I don't even know what that means, really.
Learn about it.
It can be ditch water?
There's plenty of toilets. You can go get toilet water.
It can be any water as long as you boil it?
No.
Not
See?
necessarily.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm
No,
dead, dude. I'm going to get
because
diarrhea
you can-
and die.
You can, I mean, sort of, but like seawater, if you distilled it, the salt won't be in there.
Correct.
So you have
Yeah,
to,
but then I'm going to have to
so
build
think
a
of
whole
distilling.
distilling
turn it
thing.
to
Think of
steam.
distilling as like put on a pot of water,
turn it to
and then you
steam.
put on a lid, and it boils, and all the condensation that hits the lid, and you turn that lid over, and it puddles into water.
Turn it to steam.
That's what you could drink.
Turn it to steam, vapor, and then you bring it back into a liquid.
So I'm not getting much
Distilling.
drink at
Fucking
all.
science.
I'm getting sips of drink at a time.
Yeah.
Sips of hot
I
drink
think
at a time.
I think you could get plenty of toilets between here and wherever you needed to
Sips
go.
You're probably right.
I mean, that's
Until
what
until they've all been flushed. They were kind
Yeah.
of fucked, right? There's not going to be any running water.
But I mean, each house maybe has 2 toilets, maybe half a gallon of water in each toilet.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I'd be too scared.
Toilet water?
No, to be busting in fucking strangers' houses
Man.
during a zombie apocalypse. I'd be like, every door you kick in or try to go in, you're like, be quiet, but also, fuck, these guys might have turned into zombies. They're going to get me while I'm trying to drink out of their
Or
shitter.
they just off themselves and their family, and you're all good.
Best case
you
scenario.
you would probably actually busting into houses. You'd probably bust into some fucked up scenarios too.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You'd be like,
I
oh,
like to make fun of Nick a lot. We don't tell the internet world that he has guns and owns guns. We don't say that. But he thinks he'll survive, maybe partly because of that. But then I'm like, dude, you can't run a quarter mile, though. Like, they're not gonna help you very far. He's like, I won't have to because I can just keep people away. I'm like,
You're sitting on like a whole stockpile of shit.
I mean, if you were.
No.
it would all depend on what type of zombie. They're the fast ones.
What if it's not even a zombie? What if it's like, say, like an EMP or a nuke, and there is no zombies? It's each of us. It's just human on human shit.
Yeah, that'd probably be worse, actually.
That'd be
Far worse.
That'd be way worse.
Humans are assholes. Like,
That'd be cool.
and the
they
E-
say day 3 you start eating your neighbors.
And the
dude, so-
EMP would be worse than the nuke, because the nuke at least you have something else to worry about, like
right?
you
Literally
might be
growing
growing
another-
6 dicks out of your forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Where like
Well, at least a nuke would take a bunch of people with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so many things.
Yeah.
EMP,
But-
you're just shutting
All the power.
all the power and electronics down.
But really, we would just have to go EMP, right? Because, like, I mean, nukes aren't real.
Fair.
Right?
Definitely not real.
I bet
Definitely
the
not.
Japanese would say different.
I doubt it. They all live where we nuked. Doesn't make any sense. Just saying.
It's true. They're Asian. They're smarter than us.
Yeah. They're still soulless, though, and they haven't struck back. So,
True.
However, whatever did happen, they've been mining their manners ever since. Because ever since then they've been like, oh no,
a
sorry.
little bit. Unless all those drones are Chinese.
Well, Japan and China are
Yeah,
different
not
things.
the same country, but
They're
close.
different. I mean,
Wait, what do you mean?
The drones are Chinese.
Yeah.
from China.
Not Japan.
I'll get it.
We bombed Japan, not China.
Those okay. Those aren't the same place.
Sure.
All right.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right. Good.
Absolutely. No, they fucking hate each other.
And then next, it's like Vietnam isn't Korea. Get out. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. You think they're all sitting over there being like, America and Canada's different? No.
Yeah.
Fair point.
No, they're not.
All those
They
whites look the
No,
same.
they definitely say.
I mean, the Philippines, probably different. There's a gap. There's a good gap, dude, right?
no, they definitely think there's a difference between Canada and the U.S. One big difference.
What?
One big one.
No, because he left.
We got rednecks.
I was going to go
Oh,
something
no,
slightly
dude.
different.
Canada's got rednecks.
Yeah.
Canada's got dudes that are smuggling guns, dude. Canada's got some woodsy people.
Some real country boys.
Yeah, they've got some Alvins in Canada, dude.
Some real, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
And they also got like some Russian type rednecks.
Yeah.
They're out there in the cold, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. With dogs and sleds.
yeah, because
and
when we
shit.
think Canada, we think like Vancouver. Everybody's just bundled up in a city.
You're
but it's
thinking
like,
Drake like in Toronto. Like, they're not all that way.
Touche.
Yeah. I met some Canadian rednecks not too terribly long ago.
Like real country dudes.
Yeah. I started tattooing one years and years ago. He's been down here for a long time. But then a bunch of his family members came to visit. Fuck, this might have been all last Christmas already. Was it? It was, huh? Yeah, and a bunch of them wanted to get tattooed. And they came up here and they were all talking funny. And then we started having like political talk and shit. And they were all like, fuck Trudeau. Like,
Yeah.
He quit today. He quit today.
That's
Did
what
he
I was
really?
just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he quit.
How wild.
He resigned.
Yeah, he was like, I quit.
Yeah, he said he turned in his thing so they could start the resignation process yesterday to start picking a new leader or whatever.
I knew they were going to have an election soon, too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
bowed
Yeah, I don't
out.
understand how the whole shit works in Canada.
Do y'all think he's Castro's son or no?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
They look like twins when you put
Fuck
those pictures
yeah.
over the top of each other.
Fuck yeah.
Have you seen that shit?
I haven't seen a side by
Dude,
side.
they'd be like put right like
Fuck yeah.
yeah, they could easily be
Interesting.
twins. It's fucking
And
weird.
what was it? Was it Barbara Bush? That's Aleister
Aleister
Crowley's daughter. Like they look fucking
No.
identical too.
No.
Not Barbara. The
No, old man Bush's mom
the Mama Bush.
banged Aleister Crowley, got pregnant, and made old man Bush. Okay.
Fucking history lesson. Keep going.
We just watch YouTube sometimes. They try to repeat it, but we're too dumb to remember
Yeah, we're too
anything.
dumb to
I'm
remember.
not picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Well, the problem is we all watch and listen to too many like contradictory things, so we get shit all jumbled up in our fucking head.
And then we're getting old.
Yeah,
Can't remember shit.
getting all geezed out.
Bad. Geezed out bad.
And Barack Obama is married to a dude.
Dude, that's just like,
I mean,
oh, Mike.
yeah.
Big Mike.
I mean, there's rumors flying around.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, allegedly, Michelle Obama may or may not have a 12-inch cock. Allegedly. I haven't seen it, so I can't really go out there and say it.
I mean, we've seen.
It's
what
almost like
appears
saying
to
the
be a
Earth is
silhouette.
round. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen it, but a lot of people thinks it's real.
I mean, she avoids gray sweatpants for a reason.
Dude, I mean, there's no hiding there, but. Especially
That would be wild if that just, like, one day everybody's like, that's a true thing.
She got just that meat slinging or just hanging it out.
If it's just a real thing. It'd be wild if that, like, came out as, like, a real thing.
Would it though?
Well, he would be the first man, so she'd.
I feel like for me it would be a lot like the whole flat Earth thing. I'd be like, oh,
Here's the only reason I don't think it's real. The only reason is he wouldn't have just been the first black president. He would have been the first gay president as well, and I think that would have been a big deal, and they would have took that trophy.
But no,
Nah.
because they don't want the gay thing to be completely normalized. Because that's the only thing. That's one of the only things.
Are
they
you
have
going
for-
back to JFK?
That's the only thing. One of the only things they have for like blackmail. That and in the pedo stuff is all they have for blackmail. So they don't want to normalize that stuff completely.
You might be right.
Has he been going in on JFK?
No, I was just gonna make up some shit about him being the first gay president. Really?
Nah, he wasn't gay, dude. He was slaying.
I mean,
And he wasn't picky.
Right.
Yeah, but it seems like at some point you just get bored.
I mean,
You'd be like,
Well,
"Come here, Secret Service man."
No, I think it's more like
That's probably what really happened. You know how they see the videos? You can see the bodyguard in the front, like shoot him, right? Have you seen this? It looks like the guy right in the front seat fucking just shoots him right in the face.
I have seen it many times.
Maybe that's what it was.
Oh,
I'm gonna be a first here.
star-
Yeah, maybe.
a star-crossed lover.
Yeah, maybe JFK and that dude were hooking up, and he had enough, dude. He was like, he ain't never gonna leave his wife.
He was in on the whole grassy knoll.
This is his last ride. He was
But it was
tired of
from
riding up front. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He wanted to be on the back of the seat.
Yeah. He's like, let me spit on your back today. And it wasn't happening. He was all, I'm gonna fucking kill this motherfucker.
Slide over, Jackie. I
Yeah.
want to sit there.
damn.
Maybe that's why they won't release the files, dude. He would have been the first gay president.
You think they'll get released in this next 4 years?
No,
I mean, now that it's out on the internet,
I don't think so either.
I don't think anything's gonna happen, dude. No, it never does.
All this talk
It's
about
like football, dude.
all this talk
This
about
doesn't end.
pee. I gotta take a piss. How much?
What time are
how
we at
far
right
are
now?
we in?
Should we give us 10 more minutes?
Okay, fuck me.
You can wait,
I
or just start it and then stop it.
Ooh, there you go.
can't do that.
I mean, you don't know if you don't try.
That'll
Yeah.
that'll make me feel like I got.
Or
to
dude,
clap.
just take one for the team, guy. Just go for it.
just go, man.
Just go. You got
Just
the camera
go.
on, right?
It's
Just go, dude.
Oh, that's real warm.
It's not as cold right now. In 20 minutes, it's gonna be pretty fucking
Oh,
cold.
yeah, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, he's doing the rest of it. He just doesn't have pants on.
Just Winnie the Pooh the rest of the whole podcast.
Where
I
are
mean,
you,
maybe if you sit
Christopher
in this
Robin?
seat and do it, it just rolls off the back.
It
Yeah.
soaks in. And every time somebody sits down, it's just
A little bit more
This chair
squared
smells
out.
like piss.
a little nick urine in there. What are you talking about, dude? We're talking about apocalypse stuff. You can't be scared to pee. You have to drink a lot of that.
Necessary for me to drink my own urine,
Yes, it's sterile.
and I like the taste.
Correct.
All right.
You never seen that movie?
No,
You never seen
Dodgeball?
Dodgeball?
I have seen Dodgeball, but I guarantee you I wasn't
Patches
paying much.
O'Houlihan.
Patches the Houlihan?
Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but I
I got
do it
this weird
anyways.
thing where I don't like the one guy, but I like the other guy. I like Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Vince
Oh, I
Vaughn
thought
a
you were
lot.
going to say you like.
But I don't like Ben Stiller much. So I'm only
A
half
lot of
tuned
people
in
aren't.
on any
A
of
lot
his
of,
movies.
a lot of people aren't in on Ben Stiller.
No.
My wife can't stand him either.
I don't want to say it's because he's Jewish, because it's not that. He's just fucking annoying like a Jewish guy is. You know what I mean?
I like him in that old ass movie Heavyweights.
But he is the same. He plays the
Dude,
same
yes.
style
There's
guy.
like a-
Heavyweights, yes. Yeah, he played
Yeah,
the
there's-
same guy
Skinner
as like
Tony.
There's actually like a theory out there that
oh, yeah.
like they all those characters like Heavyweights and like they all run together somehow, and like they're all like related, like
There's like an
father
arc.
son.
There's an
like
arc
a
to him,
family
right?
tree to it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude, the Heavyweights one is the same thing as the nursing home guy in fucking Happy Gilmore. That was watching his grandma.
Right. I forget how the arc goes. Something like
Yeah.
he was like an obese guy, and so he started Globo Gym.
Globo Gym.
Mm-hmm.
No, obese guy, and so he went to the Perkins system,
Right.
and then went to the Globo Gym thing, and then it's like it's this whole fucking this whole
You think he'll reoccur in Happy Gilmore 2? Think he'll have another part?
Yeah.
Still running the nursing home?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That would be funny. But if he is, I bet he's in the nursing home this time.
Oh, good plot twist.
Right? Yeah.
How do you feel about Happy Gilmore 2? I haven't seen anything about it.
I haven't either.
I've just heard about it.
I think they've been like keeping it on the hush for the reason like
and I don't know. It's kind of one of those things
torn?
where I'm very torn on it.
like I love Dumb and Dumber. When they made like the next one several years later, you couldn't even watch it.
It was bad.
Did it get too dumb, or did you just?
It was just like so forced.
Yeah, even like what was it? The Dumb and Dumber 2 was bad when it wasn't even Harry and Lloyd.
Right.
And then they came out with the other one.
Dumb and Dumber or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it was that had Harry and Lloyd back, but
Dumber.
it wasn't. It was not good.
So I saw a thing about Dumb and Dumber, like lots of their lines in that were just like, just ad lib. Just
Like in the original one?
Yeah, just
Love it,
improv.
dude.
Yeah, and you can
improv,
tell.
whatever.
You can tell.
Like when he
it's
walks
awesome.
out of the gas station, he's like,
Big gulps.
"Big
huh?
gulps, eh?
Yeah,
Well, see you later." None of that was written. Like,
That's why
they
it's-
hit a line for like when he got to the van, but they're like, "Holy fuck, this is just
That's
gold."
why it's so fucking
Yeah.
good.
It must have been, that had to be, the first one was low budget. So there wasn't a bunch of people with their money on the line involved.
Yeah.
And then, they're all, these next ones are going to make money.
Yeah, that's
Let's
why-
all give our input
That's
and
why
put
it's
our
so
foot
fucking
down.
good.
The same with in dodgeball. Who is it that plays the announcer? Jason Bateman.
Yeah. Bold strategy,
So
Cotton.
they
Let's
like,
see how it
hired
plays
him.
out for him.
They hired him to like, hey, we just need you to like do commentary, like for the random sessions of the games and stuff. We have no lines for you. So all that shit, he just came off the dome with it.
Dude,
That's
he's
so
one of the
good.
best. Parts
Dude, he's one of the
whole
best
fucking
characters in the whole. Yeah,
Yeah, that's so good.
like F&A Cotton, like
F&A
all that
Cotton,
shit,
F&A.
all that shit just off
So
the
it's
dome.
like Dennis Miller when he did the NFL. Do y'all remember that?
When he did what?
The NFL?
like
No.
commentated.
Yeah. Y'all remember they had him on for a whole season for Monday Night Football?
Really?
Yeah, he would sit there for 3.5 hours and just talk football, and he knew nothing about it. So it was just like,
Just
well,
bullshit.
that guy hit that guy again. Y'all really watched this for another
No.
2.5 hours? Y'all didn't? Oh, it was great.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. It was like right at the same time that he was leaving HBO because
They've been doing that a lot on like football. It's like having random ass fucking sort of celebrities on there just to like bullshit.
Kind of like
I think they're trying to,
kinda
like,
the
grow their
Tyson
crowds.
boxing match.
Oh
The
yeah,
last one. They had that one chick from Fast and Furious or whatever. Well, the cop from Pineapple Express.
yes.
They had her on there.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
Well, it's
fuck?
like how they had Swifty on. All they did was like bring every girl that
Right,
wants to
just-
go to her
just
concert.
for,
Now they
like-
watch football.
Like a
Oh,
viewer
yeah,
style.
yeah, yeah.
You know
It's
what
a-
I mean?
yeah,
That's
it's
all
a-
they're doing. Yeah. They're
And
like,
then
oh,
everybody-
this
just to
shit
cross
fucking
promote
works.
in some
Then
capacity.
everybody
Yeah.
with like the shirts that are like, "Go Taylor Swift's boyfriend." That shit's funny as fuck though.
Yeah.
They look like a weird couple when I see them.
It's made up.
I mean, I
They're not a
couldn't
real-
possibly understand it, just the amount of monies in each of their pockets.
They're
but
not a real couple. It's fucking made up.
Either way, just them standing next to each other because it looks like a 12-year-old boy from the back and then an old man. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
looks like a weird couple, dude. And that dude's like a huge fucking football player. Like,
Yeah, quite a big guy.
it doesn't make any sense in my brain. It's like, have you ever seen Shaquille O'Neal and his wife?
What-
It doesn't work in my brain. They're
Yeah.
two different sizes.
Yeah, they're two different species. Like
Correct.
Shaquille O'Neal is a different kind of animal.
That's racist.
He's from.
That's fucking horrible. God damn it.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, he's like a damn alien. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he is. They used to have his shoe at the Galleria.
yeah.
Did you ever go by and see it? It was like a
Size
size 22.
22
yeah.
shoe.
It was fucking
Fucking gigantic.
nuts.
And like my dad went to LSU in the same kind of time frame that Shaq was there, and he was like, I met Shaq once, and it was like handshake type of deal, and he was like, his
Yeah, he
fucking
wrapped-
hand like came up to my goddamn elbow crease.
Yes.
He's like, what the fuck is that? And my dad's not a small dude, but like, fucking aliens walking around us.
Oh my God, dude. I was just like, what is life like if you're walking around as a giant?
They're just looking at your bald spot all the fucking time.
No, dude, we could find out. We just go to one of those midget farms.
A farm?
I don't know what hole you've been going down on the YouTube, but I don't think
You
that's
said
a real
farm?
thing.
Like they're cultivating them?
You know what I'm talking about? Where they keep
Like
them
little
all?
trolls, they pull them up out of the ground
I
or
don't
what?
think that's a
No,
real
no,
thing.
no. They just got the like the fencing around so they can't get out. You know what I mean?
Like
it's
this-
only like chain link high.
Like,
But
yeah, they're this tall?
yeah, I don't know if they call it a farm or not, but where they keep them all. You know what I
Farming
mean? We
implies
can
a very
find out.
specific thing.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Elaborate.
Do they have one of these in Alvin? I feel like it's something. they
I'd
have
have
in
known
Alvin.
that. I'd have
Yeah,
known
we
that.
would have known that.
Have rice fields.
Right? Yeah, that's so like.
Yeah, everything around here is rice
My
fields.
parents are from. I'm from the opposite side of Alvin, closer to the rice fields.
Yeah, there's no one
I
there,
never
right?
saw farms of.
He would have
midgets.
seen them. He's tall as fuck.
Yeah,
He
I
can
would have
see far.
definitely been able to like walk through there like Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about the midget farm.
I mean, it's just where they keep them. You've never seen these things? They got the little houses and everything, the
They
communities.
keep them. They're not,
Yeah.
they're fucking keep them.
Are they allowed to leave? They make cookies.
I mean, I don't know if they're allowed to leave from there. They're definitely not allowed to leave from the Wonka factory.
yeah, that's
They
true.
fucking have to stay there.
I mean, it's for their best.
Yeah.
Their best interest.
But I did. Fuck it. I did see one at the play place over here a couple weeks back, and I wanted to film it, dude, because they were like playing with their kid in the toys, and I was like, but I'm like, don't do this, don't do this. I didn't film it. Huh?
Was the kid regular size?
Yes, kid was regular size, dude.
That's
Isn't that wild?
That's so strange to me.
I know.
that
She's
can
only got
happen.
like 2 more years to be a parent, and then the kid can punch her in the nose and put her in
Or
timeout.
just pick her up and like put her on the counter and like say, you can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Just lock her in the
It's
fucking
such a weird
closet.
thing that's possible.
Just shoulder check her, and then she's all on the floor trying to get back up. Scooting to a stool like on Springer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also, I saw one downtown a long time ago. That, oh my God, dude. We were trying to get a bunch of permits for this place I worked at and like figure out how business works for downtown. And so I'm downtown. There's huge buildings. I can't figure out a place to park or whatever. And then I completely lose my mind because I see one in a full suit on a hot day with a briefcase. Hauling ass, like they're headed to a meeting or work and they're late, dude. And I lost it. I fucking lost it.
Scooting around.
Scooting, dude. And
like,
there were other people dressed like this,
It
but
looked like the one on Elf. Where
yes, but it was like before that movie. Yes, dude.
Oh,
Holy
you're an
shit, it was
angry
so
elf.
good. Yeah, I lost my shit. I was like, oh fuck, they can have real jobs. This is fucking insane.
He
Yeah,
escaped.
just lost
He
my
escaped
shit.
from the chocolate factory,
right?
Yeah,
or he was doing business for Wonka. One of the two.
something,
Wheeling
dude.
and dealing.
Something.
Selling chocolates, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that was his briefcase
Is
was
that
full
where you get your morsels from?
from the Wonka factory.
From the Waylons factory?
That'd be
You know where the
fire.
fucking farming Alvin is? This guy, he's holding out. He don't want nobody to
fucking
know.
Keep it in my pocket.
He is fucking holding out. God
He don't want
damn.
anybody to